Hi, I'm fed up. Are you fed up? So let's just kick it off by talking about the housing market. What about the housing market, you ask? Well, it's fucked. Globally. It's fucked everywhere you go. Seoul, Australia, Paris, London, any decent city in America. It's just beyond fucked at the moment. I just want to ask you, Mr. Viewer, where does it end? How far does it have to go? This is the age of serfdom. Serfdom via real estate. The new ruling class has property, and us peasants have to rent out our house for the rest of our poxy lives. You have to understand that that's what they want. That's the plan. Because there's no way you will ever own your own house, Mister I'm under 30 years old. No, 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 no. You're gonna pay someone else's mortgage because obviously you can't afford to pay your own mortgage. I'm telling you, the tail end of Gen Z and Gen Alpha are gonna have to live in their cars, and we'll still just get people telling them to just counterfeit your Spotify, bro. Just save up, bro. I mean, get a load of this article. I mean, what are you on? What have you taken? Are you okay? Do you know anyone at all that would rather pay off someone else's mortgage instead of owning their own place? Who actually believes this shit? Do you know what this is? This is societal gaslighting, and it's actually driving me mad. I think the housing market and many politicians' reactions to the housing market is the biggest indicator of absolute late stage capitalism that we are currently living in. It's like it's just a collective shrug and then a quick rug sweep. You know, it's that fuck you, I got my mentality, and what are you gonna do about it? But let's be honest, you're not gonna do anything, are you? You're gonna shake your fist in the air, you're gonna scratch your balls, and then you're gonna move on to the next video. Bam, number two. Breaking news: billionaire dickhead caught being a billionaire dickhead. Who knew? And for our next story, dog bites man. I mean, just imagine hoping and calling upon a global recession at a time when the absolute vast majority of Western people in the UK or in America are scraping by paycheck to paycheck. Imagine calling for a recession, a something that's the economic implication that consistently correlates with an increased suicide rate. Recessions cause people to kill themselves. People lose their jobs, they can't afford their mortgages, they get laid off, they lose their house, and they kill themselves. And this guy is actually calling for that. Look, I dislike most rich people, but this absolute twat, phony Stark, is what I'm gonna call him, really boils my piss. Too many idiots have had money thrown at them, he says. This is coming from the man whose company is worth more than the entire car market combined and makes fuck all the amount of cars. This is coming from the man who has taken advantage of government subsidies, yield-chasing investment funds, and cheap money to get to where he is now. This is coming from the man who has absolutely no problem pumping his stock with vaporware and then liquidating said stock at all-time highs. This is coming from the man who has no problem hustling his fan club and retail investors, shaking out their pockets for every last dime. The man who has no problem manipulating the crypto market for his own gain. Phony Stark is the absolute worst of corporatism and the absolute worst of our economic system. Late stage capitalism. Look, I think that's all for today. Jean Pierre, sharpen the guillotine.